So I've got the latest and greatest, once again, Globe Earth Damage Control. It seems like several years ago when the flat Earth content on the internet was getting really, really popular. There was never any stories about outer space, aliens, and what NASA was doing. Everybody just kind of thought, oh, NASA's shut down and they're not doing anything else anymore. Well, as soon as the, flat Earth content really started to get popular on the internet, I mean, they just started putting these little stories in there, and now you go to Yahoo News. I go to Yahoo News just to see what kind of propaganda they're pushing. And every other article, it seems like now, is something about space. It's like SpaceX, Virgin Galactic, this guy talking about how he was the last man on the moon, NASA's sending these bees to Mars, It's all just science fiction, but people believe it because, it comes from the mainstream. So anyway, real quick article here about, it's called The Final Message from the Last Man on the Moon. This guy is Eugene Cernan. And what you guys have to understand here is, just a really good key to understanding a lot of conspiracies is to understand the mind control aspect of these things. Now, sure, I'm sure that this guy was probably a Freemason or, belonging to some secret society. He was definitely, you can look on his Wikipedia page, and he was a member of several fraternal orders while he was in college. And so, yeah, there's that part of it, with these people keeping secrets because their family is threatened, or, they've, made this solidarity pact in their fraternal brotherhood or whatever. They're told that, even if they're keeping a secret from everybody, they're doing the right thing. There's that aspect, and there is also the mind control aspect. And, a lot of these people, I think they actually believe that they did go to the moon, or they were in outer space. These people who, quote unquote, come back from the International Space Station, they probably, some of them legitimately believe that they were in outer space because it's part of their mind control program. If you haven't researched, any MK Ultra, or, read any books by Fritz Springmeier, looked into any of the ideas about programmed multiple personalities. I mean, it's really scary and sad that these things go on, but it's fascinating stuff, and to understand that, you're really going to get a good grasp on how this world works, how conspiracies work. So just real quick, just what this guy's saying, he says a few funny things in here, and just about how the media is portraying things and stuff like that. He says, today's media coverage of that epic moment, talking about landing on the moon, seems to many like science fiction. But it wasn't. It was science fact, and continues to this day to have significant impact on our lives, on our future, and indeed, on the entire world. So basically this whole article is just this guy talking about how, he was the last man on the moon, and nobody can take that away from him. Blah, 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 blah. And you know what? Who really cares? If you don't know already, the moon is not a place that you can go to. It's just a light in the sky. It's not a solid object that we can land on. Somebody would have done it by now. So, if you haven't already, look into MK Ultra and some of the mind control techniques that these people use. It's very, very fascinating stuff, and you really open your eyes to a lot of how all the deception is carried over. Stay tuned till next time. Peace.